Hi, I'm in my studio and I wanted to share with you a few interesting conversations I've had via emails with my clients. And today was a particularly important one, and I thought, yeah, that's going to be the subject of my conversation today. And the word is listen. What I've discovered is that I've deeply been listening to my clients over the last month, 6 weeks, particularly as I'm in my isolation like the rest of you, and feeling this need for connection. And it's obviously reciprocated because I've had a lot of emails from clients that have clearly wanted to communicate with me. My take on this is that 100% of them are so charming. The content that people are sending me with photos of their 90-year-old mother's paintings inspired by my art, to links to different research material that they just felt I needed to see, to experiences around maybe paintings that they have or photos of the paintings in their homes and how it's inspired them. And just recently, the most absolutely loving communication. I must have had a half dozen or more emails back and forth that we had with one particular client that purchased a painting for her sister who's getting married, one end of Canada, and she lives in the other. And I really heard her need. She needed to be there with her sister but couldn't. And she was basically asking me to be the go-between, to send my art and to send the note and to write it in French. My French is not so great, but thank God she wrote it out for me. And I'm so touched because she wrote back to me just saying how grateful she was. And, we were both like tears on either end of the country, back and forth emailing. And I just wrote back this morning and I said, you expressed yourself so beautifully. I really heard you. And what I feel more than anything right now is this huge, huge need to listen. And I can take that further now. I'm on social media like probably so many of you. I do it through the gallery. I'm posting photos of my paintings. And so I can't help but see a lot of content. And occasionally I make comments on different content. But one of the things that I'm really seeing on social media, either Facebook or Instagram, but I'm talking specifically about Facebook, is there's a lot of need to express right now. And because we aren't with people personally, we want to still feel acknowledged and to still feel present and to still have a sense of there's something in my world that's still okay, or to try to understand what's okay about my world, or to make sense of it. And I am seeing some negative stuff coming out, not from the content that so much that people are posting, but more the comments, that if it doesn't align with somebody else's thought, these comments can be quite shaming. And I feel quite sad about that. I'm wondering how you feel. But I just wanted to say that with all my direct communication that I have through email with my clients, I've really come to the conclusion that the most important thing we're called to right now is to truly listen, to just listen. Listen deeply in our heart. And if something doesn't resonate with us, to truly ask ourselves in a quiet place, why does that bother me? What hurts about this? And maybe it's just thank you and move on. Or maybe it's some deep thing that you need to heal. we are all in this together. We're all quietly in our own little space, but we're here still together, and we're still trying to forge our way. And I truly believe we are wanting to make this a wonderful world. We want to emerge from this better, not more divided, better. Better in our environment, better in understanding ourselves, better in communicating with other people, more healthy. And health is not just physical health, but it's also emotional health. And so going and expressing from in our heart is really the kindest thing we can all do, because when we do this, then we are called to listen. We have to listen if we're going to express from our heart, because we have to have heard the other person. And when we do that and we then express from our heart, they interestingly feel the same way, because suddenly they feel acknowledged. They feel, wow, that person really heard me. And so they could deepen in their heart and they express back. And so then you feel, wow, she or he really heard me. It just goes on and on. It's basically co-creation. It's a beautiful co-creation. That's what we're all about. That's how I feel right now. We're in exciting times. I just wanted to share this with you. Thank you, everyone, for these beautiful communications you're giving me. Thank you for allowing me to reach deep into my heart so I can really, really express my truth and be called to truly listen. Thank you.